Oh, hey there. How's it going, guys? It's I, the Nuclear Brony, and today is going to be a little different video. I said I wouldn't really be doing a gameplay on Oxygen Not Included, but this video isn't really a gameplay. As you probably already know, that this game is in its alpha stage, but this is the beta preview build. This is only for developers and testers. But you guys can get it if you want. I think because Clay, like whatever how you pronounce it, wants to have their customers test it so that they can like interact with us more and tell us more of how the game should be like updated and how it could be better from our standpoint. I love that they're doing this. So, but this is a video of me saying not what they should improve on, but what my opinion on what they could improve on. So the first thing on my list is the way that the temperatures are. Now what I mean by that is, this is a beta build, beta preview build. This is not all 100% correct yet, but this is what I think they should do. So the space heater, once you build the space heater, it's available from literally from the get-go. It doesn't heat around. It doesn't heat everywhere. I mean, obviously it doesn't, but it doesn't heat a larger radius than it should. A normal space heater should have at least be like at the farthest corners should be at least like probably 70 degrees. But in the farthest corner here, the lowest temperature is 41.5 degrees, which is about right here. Now that's, well, no, about 46 degrees. Because if you look the oxygen right here, then that's the temperature of the air. So I was looking at the wrong thing. Anyway, so go back to the temperature temperature overlay. The space heater doesn't really serve as a space heater. That's not how a heater would normally work. A heater would normally work, especially if I have insulated tile in a small area, should be able to have at least everything. It should have everything at least about 60 degrees if the space heater is at like 90 or 100. Like it should be like according, like this would be like 100 degrees, and then out here would be like 90, and then like 80 around here, and like 70 and all, but like just about the corners, and like 65 in like the farthest reaches of the insulation. But it's a preview build, but this is just my opinion. Also, the fact that they won't put the filtration material in the water purifier, they just won't. Even if I have everything at priority 1 and this at priority 9, they still won't do it for like 5 cycles. Then it works for like 1 cycle, and then it stops, and then don't touch it for like a long time. That is really that's a real pain in the ass. That is a real pain, because I don't have water. I don't have water at all. But I have contaminated water or polluted water. I just don't have regular water. So I gutted everything and then just moved to like the top left area where the oxygen was. So that's pretty much how I got to here. But even if I had all this area, it was still like super freezing cold. Up here was like 20 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and like I just had like really weird warm spots for some reason, really cold spots for some reason, even though it was insulated. It's just weird. I don't know. I think they should at least. I think they should improve the temperature layout a little bit, because that's not really how heat works. But then again, it like I said, I'm going to keep saying this. It's a preview build. It's not 100%. Yeah, and another thing is this whole thing is just weird, because if I have igneous rock at 110 degrees, the next block over is absolite at 16 degrees. That's kind of weird. It's not how heat works. I think the buffer between really cold and really hot should be a little more, like 5 blocks before it turns into like blue or something. I don't know. Just the temperature part of it is kind of weird, and every single thing up here is fucking cold. Besides like a few spots somewhere, but it's just 40 degrees is cold to me. 40 Fahrenheit is very cold to me. Well, not very cold. I live in a fucking frozen tundra named Mont fucking USA. But that's not the point. The point is that it's chilly like everywhere for some reason, because I'm surrounded by cold and ice, and like I don't have any heat at all coming from anywhere besides down here. I don't know. It's just weird. That's just not how heat works. Now, it's going to be laggy when you go to the power grid overlay. It's kind of laggy. It's kind of slow. They could improve on that a bit. It's really just all right then. I love how they did the smoky effect of carbon dioxide, because that's pretty much what it is. It's just unbreathable smoke. Polluted oxygen, again, a smoky green effect, because it's, ugh, you don't want that. Hydrogen, again, same thing. I like how they did the oxygen is blue and clean, because it's good for you, I guess. Whatever. So another thing I think they should really improve on is the priority system. I've had so many pains. It's just a freaking pain to try to get them to do something if it's a priority 9 and everything else is just like a 5 or something. It's a pain in the ass to get them to do something if I set it priority 9 and everything else lower than that, because they won't touch it. They could. So I think they should at least improve on it a little bit, because like I have certain things on priority 9, like if I set these generators to priority 8, they still won't touch anything else priority 9, like anything else. They'll still do the generators. Now, it could just be me. It could just be me being really impatient, but I don't know. I don't think it's that. And I guess you could also say that they could put more algae in here. I guess. One, because you run out of algae way too quick. Way too quick. They could make something so that algae deoxidizers could be more efficient. They either could make it itself efficient, or put something in the game to make it more efficient. Like you put out algae deoxidizer and something else around it to make it more efficient. Like the algae terrariums. You put an algae terrarium down, you put light on it, it becomes slightly more efficient. They could improve on that a little bit, because again, you can't last long with the amount of algae you have. So the more the better, but at least you guys should be able to do is make the algae deoxidizers or the terrariums more efficient, or put more algae in the game, because I already ran out of algae, and there's I can only find really small pockets of algae, and yeah, I have the biodistillers here, but for some reason they're broken. They don't work anymore. I don't know why. They're powered. They were powered, and I had the pipes connected right, but for some reason I priority 9 that all the time, so we have algae all the time. But it takes them so long, even if I have everything else below priority 9, they still won't touch it. Again, the priority system needs to be fixed because of that. So I put biodistillers here. Now, I'm not really going to do anything right now, put anything down, because they won't really do it. Because it'll take them a while to even do it. I could try right now, put everything on priority 1, and put I put coal generator here because, again, I have no idea what I'm saying. Priority 9 that. Everything is priority 1. Every single thing. Besides that, there's no point. Oh, they're actually doing it now. So, I'll be right back while they build this. Alright, they built it. I put the core generator as 9. Now I have algae and slime, so they should put the core generator right there. Put the slime in the biodistiller. Priority that 9. Priority the 7. They should. Everything else is priority 1, you saw. Everything's priority 1. Well, I don't know why. That's priority 7. So they should do this first. Yeah. You can see it working. It's pumping stuff out. For some reason, it's not even pumping anything out. It's just apparently it's working. Yeah, slime 196.8, 160 something. Yeah, it's now pumping out, but when I hover the cursor over it. It's all zeros besides the temperature and the heat production. So they should fix that. They really should fix that. So I now have algae for some reason. So I put the core generator there so that they don't have to actually be over there all the time. So the refrigerator. So So when the refrigerator has power, they don't automatically store food that they make in the refrigerator. It's either that or they don't, or it doesn't let me say store in refrigerator and prioritize it. There should at least be like a button there for it, because when food goes bad, food shortage happens. And there's apparently diarrhea, some kind of diarrhea. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is that they don't automatically store food in the refrigerator when it's available, and they also don't, and it doesn't have me choose for it to happen. Again, if food's one of the more important things, it should at least say, hey, you want to put this in the fridge automatically. I'm like, yes. It should prioritize the shit out of that. So that's another thing. It would also be cool if like nitrogen was in here, because as our world works, we breathe in 70% nitrogen, not just oxygen. So if nitrogen was in here with oxygen, then it would still be safe. It would just be nice. It would be pretty cool to see nitrogen in here. I just think it would be cool. I also think it would be really nice if you can make the thimbleweeds, or not thimbleweeds, what the fuck are they called? Yeah, I think they're called thimbleweeds, to make them more accessible, or have them more than there are now. I know they're working on that, but they would just be really nice. But I think, I'm not sure if, yeah, it's not, insulated airlocks would be amazing. That would be pretty cool. Insulated airlocks. To keep the temperature, just to keep the temperature from, to keep cold things cold and keep warm things warm. So I don't need a refrigerator, so I could just have ration boxes where it's cold as fuck. That would be really nice. More water would be really nice. Again, it's just me wanting to survive longer than about 200 cycles, because that's when everyone's probably going to die. Yeah, I don't know if I said this, but have them automatically deliver materials if filtration is involved, because that, again, it's a pain in the freaking ass to make them put sand in a purifier to make it work. It's a pain in the freaking ass. It's a real pain in the ass. Oh, also, there was another thing. One of the duplicants was full all the time. Like legit. like when I go under their vitals and I click on them to see their info, their calories stayed at 4,000 and up, and it was like triple up. And I'm just like, okay, so they're never going to die? Is that a thing? That was just, I don't know. It was relieving to me because I didn't have to start over, I guess. But it was just weird that the calorie count was at 4,000 is staying there. She wasn't eating at all. At all. We had zero food, but it was just stayed at 4,000. I mean, okay. It was weird. Well, I can't think of anything else that they really could improve on. I'll let you guys know if they either fix or improve on this. If I have anything else that they could improve on, then I will probably post it on some social media or the bug tracker or discussion tab in Clay Entertainment's website somewhere. Same username as my channel name. So I'll see you guys next time.